Hello again, beautiful people. Welcome to yet another video. I hope you guys are feeling good. I am glad to be back with another video. And in today's video, the semi-finals are upon us. Yes, we are in the last week of the Euros and we have come a long, long way. I am glad I witnessed it. And yes, we'll have to wait another 4 years, but it is what it is. The former champions, the Italians, were kicked out. And now we have new countries contending for the European Championship, and who will actually carry the trophy home. Who are you rooting for? And I am glad with the way I predicted this time. My prediction was on point. I got 4 out of 4 correctly. So if you haven't checked out my previous video, please kindly check it out and subscribe while you're at it. I'll really appreciate it. It really helps me a lot. But if you're new, once again, please don't forget to like the video, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Now, we have a lot going on. Of course, after the Euro is finished, we have preseason starting. We have the Olympics that will be there. Then after the Olympics, we have the Premier League coming back. So it's a schedule that is packed. It is full, and I am here for it. So in terms of the semi-finals now, in terms of the quarterfinals, I was on point. Yes, the algorithm did not want to work with me, but I worked with it and I still did my video. So in terms of my predictions, I predicted right on point the teams that would qualify for the next round, and the semi-final is actually now complete. So we'll be having Spain facing France, and we'll be having Netherlands facing England. Now, in terms of Spain versus France, this is going to be a tough one. But I am rooting for Spain. Unless something goes wrong, I feel like Spain will actually score an open play goal, and France will actually adhere to the pressure, and they will also try and come back in the game, because France have been, the way they've gotten to the semi-final, it's through on goals and penalties. So no, nothing there. So in terms of Spain, I actually like how Spain play. I mean, all of the games are entertaining. France, yeah, France and England and some other more teams. It was a long story. So in terms of my prediction for the semi-final, now Spain against France, I am going for Spain. Yes, this will be played tomorrow on Tuesday. And for England versus Netherlands, it's going to be a tough one, but I feel like England will actually outshine the Netherlands, and the final will be Spain versus England. Yeah, I call it first here. So if you're looking for a prediction, if you're looking for predictions for this game, you had it here first. So that is who I feel will be contending for the final. And once again, welcome to all the new subscribers. Now, in terms of what's going on in the football world in general, some transfer news. Now, in terms of Ricardo Calafiori, of course, we were in the run, Chelsea, Bayern Leverkusen, and PSG. But it's clear that Ricardo has Arsenal as a favorite, as he has already agreed in the personal terms. And it just got me thinking, how did he lose out on such a player? But with the signings that have been made for Chelsea so far, it's clear that there are some specific players that have been targeted, mostly young players. And in terms of the more experienced players, it's players that the coach is asking for. For example, James Berry Hall, I mean, from Leicester City, you can just tell in his interview he mentioned as a player, he has already had experience with the manager. And speaking of the manager now, Enzo Maresca has just been unveiled by Chelsea. Of course, last week was his first week. In terms of Enzo Maresca, he has been finally unveiled by the club. He's done his first interview, and this is what he had to say. He had a lot to say. Trust me, it's a very long interview. He had a lot to say. He's very excited, of course. The cash will be there. We do not forget the cash. It will be there. But in terms of what he had to say about Chelsea, now hear me out. I think I've heard this before, but in different. I think I've heard this before, but from different types of coaches. If it's not from ever since Todd Boehly took over, if it's not from Graham Potter, it's from Pochettino. If not from Pochettino, even when Lampard was the interim, I mean, I have heard this, but this is in terms of the coaches. Okay, so we'll leave out Lampard. So Graham Potter and Pochettino, I have heard this just being put in a different word. I mean, the PR. What is the PR team doing in Chelsea? But PR is not an easy job. So this is what Enzo Maresca had to say. He had this to say to the fans. Now we should trust the process, we should trust the idea, and we should be behind the team. That it's gonna be a long journey, but we are going to enjoy every step of the journey. Now trust the process. Isn't that what Pochettino said? I mean, we keep trusting the process and then ending up with new managers by the end of the season or the start of the new season. So at this point, yeah, we trust the process with or without new coaches. It is what it is. In terms of Chelsea, in terms of the Premier League, I cannot wait for the preseason to start. Of course, we'll be having the summer series, and of course, Chelsea has already announced the first game against Inter, and it's gonna be a busting summer in terms of the transfer news, and I can't wait to look for. I can't wait to see what actually unfolds. Now, in terms of Michael Olise, in terms of Olise from Crystal Palace, it's sad that Chelsea actually lost out on that deal. In terms of Ricardo Calafiori and Michael Olise, of course, we were also in the run for the we were also in talks with the players, or we were a tad bit interested as Chelsea, but we just were not able to make those signings. Now, signings like this will just have me questioning, like, okay, what is the plan as Chelsea? What do we want to do? Okay, we are signing all these young players. We're signing, yes, some a bit of older players, but we are selling our academy players. And I know something about PSR and with the profit and sustainability rules, but at the same time, we should not lose out on players that will actually make the team work. And it's not only about being young. Yes, young players have been doing the most. Don't get me wrong. The Euros, Copa America, they have actually been doing the absolute most. But then again, experience comes in handy. Yeah, experience does come in handy. But I can't wait to see who stays and who leaves. Of course, we've had talks about the likes of Chilwell and Trevor Chalobah might be leaving. So let's see. Let's see what happens throughout the summer. Are we a bit sluggish this summer? I'd say so, but it's just the beginning of summer, and we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be interesting. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like the video, share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. If you're new, please like the video. I'll see you in my next video.